May 20th, 1940. After 10 days of a lightning breakthrough on the plains of northern France, German armored columns have reached the English Channel. The best French units, the British task force and the Belgian army, 1 million soldiers in all, are surrounded. The Germans immediately undertake the destruction of that enormous pocket of resistance. Their infantry keeps advancing in Belgium and is approaching Lille.
Now we're in the Dunkirk Museum, and we're learning about the evacuation of many people over to England. In October 1939, Germany's initial plan was to attack the Allies through Belgium. Blitzkrieg, lightning war, was a term used in German propaganda to explain the quick successes at the start of the war. Situation on the evening of 30th May 1940. British troops are shown in red, French in green, and German in blue. German attack in the west begins. Belgium and the Netherlands are invaded. This bicycle was used during the Exodus on May 1940. It wears on its frame a 1940s tax plate. It is loaded with a cardboard suitcase, a gas mask, and a box, and a food basket. Dunkirk, May through June 1940. It shows the Dunkirk city center, destroyed by the bombings of May and June 1940. In May and June 1940, thousands of French, Belgian, and Dutch civilians abandoned their homes and took to the roads. In May, on May 27th, the Admiral contacted the owners of pleasure boats to advise them of their mobilization for a dangerous mission. The two tires are made in England as well as the battery and the electric accessories. The engine is a 6-cylinder one with a modern design in those days. Most probably the wreck is part of a track included in a jetty existing in this place in May and June in 1940. The difficulties of approaching the Dunkirk coastline meant that only shallow draught ships could get to the coast. French naval gun used on the armed trawler stationed in Dunkirk in 1940. British soldiers leaving, one ship run aground. The German artillery bombed the beaches. The Perroquet camp was moved between Bray, Dunes, and Malo, and became the Dunes camp, where at least 70,000 French soldiers piled up. Morale was low, but the embarkation process improved. the little ships arrived. The beaches between Dunkirk and La Panne played an important role in Operation Dynamo. More than 98,000 men re-embarked from the shore under the constant threat of bombing. From May 28th, tens of thousands of soldiers from retreating French armies clustered in the dunes waiting to re-embark. French soldiers were evacuated before nightfall. The date indicated is the arrival of the troops in Dover. Stranded soldiers poured in from the beaches, from which vessels no longer departed. The British destroyer Shikari was the last vessel to leave the port at 3:45 a.m. At daybreak, there were still many French soldiers on the beaches and the docks. Dunkirk in ruins was taken by the Germans in the morning, and 40,000 French soldiers were taken prisoner. Thanks to Operation Dynamo, more than 330,000 men were evacuated from the beaches and the port of Dunkirk over 9 days.
I ought to stop. I've closed
I
my
hope you
eyes
have
and
enjoyed
just
my
got this to the
video,
locker room
and
without
if
my
so,
makeup.
please
That
subscribe.
usually got me going
Thank
again.
you so
This
much.
was the beginning of
Bye
Michael
now.
Jordan's